This is the final episode of Saving Rachel, the pressure washer engine. I've pretty much finished with this. I may go ahead and change the flywheel out to one that's not so heavy. Pressure washers typically have much heavier flywheels on them, and but this mower ran fine yesterday. As you can tell, that my kill switch situation, I ran the kill wire up behind the tank and in here, and I've got one of my custom kill switches that I made. You can kind of see how what I do. You just take some flexible wire, put it through the end of the old kill cable, double over a little spring through, and put it through that loop. And then you run a piece of old pull cord and run it out here after you drill a little hole in it. I put this flagging here so it's easy to see. I've got an old piece of fuel line on here. So when you're ready to shut off your mower, you just come down here. Let me back this camera. When you're ready to shut off your mower, you just come down here and pull this, and that kills your mower. It'll start dying, and then you just let it go. When it goes back, then it's ready to start again. So that's how that works. And so she ran, and she shut off well, like she's supposed to. I've got a blade on there that isn't perfect, but modified it so that it does a fine job. And this mower has plenty of power, and got a custom kill switch, got a custom discharge chute now instead of an old piece of metal siding that was on there. And so now we can move on from Rachel. Rachel's now a running push mower, and we're going to move to, I guess we'll call her Sally. And Sally had this kind of a cord hanging out of her, which is wrong. I don't know what that is. I have no idea if Sally has any compression or not. I've already taken off the tank because the linkage was all wrong. They had a incorrect spring. They had way too much tension on the air vane, and they had the other little spring that attaches here and goes to there. They had it run from here to a little hole over here, so everything was all messed up. So that I just took all that off. The tank is pretty horrible. I may just scrap this thing. It's full of rust and water. It's already been repaired once. I haven't tested the repair yet, but I got a feeling it's not good based on that little bit of liquid there. There's a screw been used as a patch, so I'm not sure if I'm going to save this tank or not, but just wanted to see the typical kind of stuff I deal with. This was a loose engine that actually was on that deck, and I've replaced the engine with that pressure washer engine. Now I've got to see if this engine is any good. That looks like the wrong spark plug. I've got to take the rewinder off. So let me set the camera down. Oh, this is the air filter. Isn't that a beauty? Let me set this camera down. And we're going to take a look under the hood of this little engine. A loose engine. So I've got to get that old piece of rope off of there before I can really do anything. So let me Let me at least get these 3/8 head screws started. There's one, that's loose. That one's loose. And that one's loose. Now I can use my power drill. I always like to take a look under these rewinders just to make sure there's not a mouse nest or something interfering with the air vane that would cause it to run badly. The second one off of there, to get this one off. Okay, so lift this up very carefully and see. It looks like you might have a spider. Nothing too horrible. You see all the spider webs there. There's a lot of oil up in here for some reason. I'm not sure what that's about. I did check the oil and there's no oil in the engine. So I think he must have drained that out. And he's got the wrong spark plug in there for sure. Get some of these spider webs out of here. Leaves and debris that are going to interfere. There's a bug of some kind, stink bug or whatever. So this moves good and freely like it's supposed to. All right, let's see. I got the engine brake on probably, so it's going to be hard to turn that. So let's pop that spring off. You guys know how I do that. Use one of my handy tools. It's a long piece of wire. And I'm going to grab a little spring under here. But I think first I'll get this little cover off. I'll show you what I'm doing here. When I get this little cover off, I need a 1/4 inch socket. That's good. That's pretty grungy. You hit that with an old toothbrush. Get some of that stuff off of there. All right. So now I can get to the spring pretty easily. I want to get this off so I can at least check to see if it has compression. If I find an end I can grab. There we go. So I'm going to pull and get that spring down and out of the way. So now I've got the brake off. All right, let's see if we got compression now. Yeah, we definitely got compression. There we go. This engine's been moved and turned around a lot, so you got oil dripping out of the muffler. Anyway, it's got compression. This will be the next one. I think we're calling this one Sally. And so we're going to sign off for now. But we did get Rachel running. She's now a lawnmower. Thanks for staying tuned, guys. Please subscribe and have fun with me. We just work on engines together and share knowledge. Signing off. Bye-bye.